Hello Internet, I am your host Zyphose, and continuing on with the Sonic games, I'm going to be doing Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the direct sequel, as you can imagine. This game brought 2-player mode and options. In the options you can play as Sonic and Tails, Sonic alone and Tails alone. This is for your versus items. You can either have them on, teleport only. Is that it? I thought it was a third option. Okay. And of course a sound test. But for this playthrough I'm going to be doing Sonic and Tails. So here we go. Again, continuing on with Sonic the Hedgehog 1 playthrough I did. This will not be a Chaos Emerald run. I will however go into a special stage to show you what they're like and stuff. So here we go. Emerald Hill Zone. I like this zone. I think it's much better than Green Hill Zone. I mean, even though Green Hill Zone was a great beginning level, it did have a little bit of a difficulty spike, and I think this one's a little bit more easier, to be honest. Usually I've done this level by now, but I don't know why I'm taking so long. For some reason that roll did not work for me. There we go. Again, at the end, if you jump at the right time, you will stay on the end of the screen. Unlike Sonic 1, you don't get the bonuses when you jump. They've been taken away for whatever reason. In Sonic 2, unlike Sonic 1, there's only 2 acts per zone, instead of Sonic 1's 3 acts per zone. In my opinion, that works out even better. It makes the stages feel less repetitive because you have more variety. I need to try and get 50 rings, so I want to show you guys the Chaos Emerald stage, the special stage should I say, before I get to the boss, which is really soon, so taking my time. Like Sonic 1, you need to have 50 rings or more and then enter the special stage. You don't have a special stage in this, you need your 50 rings and then you run in front of the signpost. As you can see, it's had a different cosmetic change from Sonic 1. And stars will appear, jump in the stars, and there you go. 3D, behold! Well, not really 3D, but sprites that look 3D. Anyway, what we have to do here is we have to gather so many rings to get the Chaos Emerald at the end. It's broken down into sections, so... oh, there we go. I think I needed 40 rings for this part. So for this you need like 40 rings and then it breaks off like that, and then it tells you again to get 80 rings, so it increases each time and of course it gets more difficult. In the special stages you will encounter bombs which will deduct 10 rings like those, and having Tails with you for these special stages, I think Suicide would be a better option. I mean in the game, not real. Anyway, Tails will run into the bombs, and it will take away your rings if Tails grabs the rings. So at the moment Tails has 17. If he ran into the bombs it'll take away 10, but because our total is shared it'll take away 10 of the total. So example, if you need 140 rings, and Tails had 9, and you had, I don't know, 141. No, yeah, if you had 141 and then Tails got hit, you'd knock it down to what, 132, so you'd technically lose. But that's 3 Chaos Emerald stages, and they do get gradually harder. The only downside to this is you lose all your rings after doing so, so I'm going to just quickly grab a couple. And we're at the end of the stage. And here he is in a car with a drill on the end of it. It's a nice easy first boss. Even easier than Green Hill Zone's boss. Just jumping in again, 8 times. I stopped for a reason there. Because he fires off his drill piece. No, it's not a drill piece, that's what you drill with. Is it a drill piece? That's confused me. And there we go. End of the zone. And Sonic is just having fun there, apparently. As you can probably tell, Sonic has had a little bit of a change in his animation, his sprite work. It looks a bit neater and more blue, and I like it over the first Sonic game, to be honest. And here we have Chemical Plant Zone. Again, it's like what Green Hill Zone did for Sonic 1. It adds the speed factor in it. Also, I haven't done this yet, but in Sonic 2 you're granted the Spindash. Hold down, press A, let go, and you go flying at high speeds. It's a nice touch to work with the level's environment, since this game is a little bit more emphasised on speed. Of course, it does have some great platforming elements, but here you go. Blast processing! And there we go. This game also introduced speed boosters, as you just clearly saw. But the spin dash as a whole can come in really nifty. There we go. In Sonic 1, you'd be jumping more to avoid those obstacles. And an extra life, sweet. As you may have noticed, we have an extra character with us called Tails. Oh, his actual technical name is Miles Prower. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you take up that bad pun there for a second. So, no, it's not called Tails Prower. What am I on about? It's Miles Prower. Yeah. Get out of there, Sonic. So yeah, his name is Miles Prower, and Sonic nicknamed him Tails. So technically, his name is Tails Miles Prower. I just love these buttons. See, that was what I was on about in my Sonic 1 playthrough, where it just stops randomly. It happens in Sonic 3 as well sometimes. But yeah, Tails, as you can see, he mimics all of Sonic's movements. If you have a second controller or a friend, you can control Tails as well. And he can't... well, he can die, but he can't die because he has infinite lives. And he's invincible to all attacks. Right, I'm going to take you through a little bit of a shortcut here. Go right, and you will go the harder way. Go left here, and follow this path. You will get taken directly to the boss. But that's what this is about, so I'm going to go the harder way. And this is the hardest way because I went the top route. And now this bit here, yeah, you have to climb up this little shaft, I guess, and get out before the the water kills you because of drowning. And yes, the water music still does apply in this game as well. You might hear it in the next zone, that might be a little bit daring. Yeah, just jump onto these platforms, avoid the water, and see you later, Tails! Be careful of these. And just above here is where the boss is. I'm not holding any directional input. And that happens. You think you're gonna fall, but no, we put this here because you fall just right here for some reason. Anyway, here's this boss. I forgot what it's called, but basically he sucks up the goo and drops it on you. But if you hold down, it doesn't hurt you, and Tails die. Now to cheese it, just simply do this. And there you go, that's the end of that boss. Pathetically easy, to be honest. However, if you do use that method and Tails is with you, there's a chance that Tails will get the hit, and then you will fall through Robotnik and down into the bottom and just die instantly. That could be one of the implications why I'm not getting the Chaos Emeralds in this run.